What's up, everyone? Nether back with more Ixion for you. Episode 13, and I've been waiting to play this game. It's just, I recorded so many episodes last time I played, I had to just wait. So I've been learning a lot about the game, but I haven't been able to play because I have to record when I play. So anyway, so last episode, what we did, and I had to actually look back, it's been that long, is we started setting up batteries, as you can see here. And we also set up the second farm over here. A third thing we did is started saving the protagonist, which we're going to be having to get to pretty quickly because we are going to get a -1 for staying in system too long. I think we already have one of those. We don't want another one. So I don't want to have that issue. Another thing we need to do is people need to be happy. You don't want them even to be neutral because neutral even, I think, causes more accidents and stuff to happen. You'll notice this by just watching your infirmaries and how full they are. Um, so I'm going to be messing with that too. I also came up with some new builds for my sectors, as you can see here. I already planned out all the way to algae farm for here, which means we're going to have to move some stuff around. Here's my population and space sector, and then I've got a very much upgraded industry sector here. So we're going to be working toward that too today. As you can see, we've got some more advanced quarters and things in here because I've looked forward into the tech and everything and calculated all that out with my calculator here, which I'll just actually add to there. So you can see the totals, are a little bit different or maybe a lot different. Check the link in the video description for these things and you can see for yourself. So we're going to be working on that today too. But mostly, we're going to be working on getting that protagonist fixed up. We're going to move this guy too. We don't need actually that many batteries to move the Tiqqun. What you want to do is shut all your stuff off and just move it, right? You want to keep just a few things going, like basically life support, and just move the sucker and then turn everything back on. You don't need 50,000 batteries, right? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is turn off workers only because it's really not good for Sector 1 here to have that negative stability. And we have a lot of extra workers. It looks like about 70, let's say. And everybody else is pretty good. And even these guys have 30 extra. So we're going to turn that off for a little while and then move things and get kind of things situated. Then when we're ready, we'll turn it back on when I get a little bit more stability because I don't want the -1. There's also a bunch of stuff we're going to be doing in tech today because we really need to do some tech upgrades. We did this medium quarter upgrade. We need the high, which we're going to need at least, the rest of tier 2 unlocked to get the tier 3, and then we'll be able to do the high quality quarters, which gets you another additional stability, which is great. Infirmary upgrades will get you more beds, which is awesome for us. We don't have to build so many infirmaries. And then what we really want is there's an upgrade to get only -1 stability from workers first instead of -3, which is pretty big actually for a Sector 1. So we'll be doing that. Now we have to work on Cryonics Center upgrade, which makes the Cryonics happen, like the thawing happen faster. Where is this guy? He's over here? Yeah. So if you get controlled thermal shock, you get a little bit of speed, and also it unlocks this DLS workers only thing. You also need tier 3 to do it. But you also need predictive behavioral modeling. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to do with science to kind of get us ready to really min-max the Tiqqun and min-max our playthrough, okay? Another thing we're going to want to do is start focusing on Tech Lab because you can do a lot of upgrades to this thing, so it actually is producing. Basically, I want to get 5 science every 3 cycles, but you need 3 of these upgrades to do that. The thing about it, though, is that, actually, you need a little bit more. It looks like Intelligent Lab. Yeah, okay. High Risk Experimentation Field Tech Lab. Oh, so you need all of these just to get that. Well, it's pretty worth it. The thing is, it's expensive. Now, again, I did look forward because I want to make sure I'm playing this correctly. I don't want to mess up just because I don't know, you know what I mean? So that's going to cost a lot to do all those upgrades. But in the next chapter, we're in chapter 2 right now. In chapter 3, you get science is just coming out of everywhere. So there's tons of science. You don't have to worry so much about picking and choosing specifically the science things you want to unlock. So we're going to be starting working on that. In fact, we're going to start working on getting this thing to at least generate 3 units every 5 cycles. That's going to help out quite a lot. In 50 cycles, we'll get everything back. So there's that. And that way, when we're just sitting around, there's no science to collect. We'll just be getting free science. That's kind of neat. So we'll start that. And then I think what we're going to do, too, is I really want deep dive apparatus because that's going to permit gas planet exploration. And that is going to unlock an additional level of science and events for us, which could give us extra, resources and things like that, or really just additional science, because a lot of times those events, as you work through the chapters, give you like an extra 50 science or an extra 60 science. It's a lot of science to unlock. So we'll set that as secondary here. We'll start working on that. That's awesome. So that's what I wanted to do as well. Let's set up the Tiqqun to move. Well, actually, we're going to need this one battery set up. Then we can move this sucker, because I'm going to turn everything off basically except for the mess hall and like the food storage area and like the infirmary or something like that. We'll just turn everything else off. Then we don't need a lot of batteries. So now let's jump into it. Actually, let's look at how I'm going to set up this food sector here. I'm going to move the DLS over here, and the battery is going to go right here. So I think we just need to move the battery over one square, really, right there. I want to draw in these roads, kind of get this all set up so we can start building over here. Maybe move the DLS and all that stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to have to move the housing, but we probably will. I'm going to move the docking bay, things like that. So let's get on that. Let's build first the roads. We're going to have to move the mess hall. We can move it over here for now, I think. Yeah, we can probably move it to here. We really could move it. We're really not going to use this for a while. Yeah, the docking bay is going to... We're going to have to move a bunch of stuff kind of over here, because we're going to leave the farms as is for a while. So why don't we say move this guy to here, right? And then we'll build a road, and we'll move the infirmary as well, like this. So let's build another infirmary. They'll just move the guys over. So what we're going to do is build the infirmary first, and then it'll transfer the people over when we kill this one. All right, so we'll prioritize this. We're going to kill this guy. And then we'll also kill this battery because we don't want them to build it there. That's not where we want it. Then we can probably start setting up the roads right there. Let's see how far we're going to go. Oh, we can't do it till we move that. Oh, right. We don't need to build this yet, because once they dismantle that, we will get that back. They're just going to take the food out, and then it'll disappear, and we can just move it, build it over there. Take the food out, quick. All right, we get a free one of those, so die. There we go. Okay. Food. Boom. Free one. There you go. It's been moved. This guy's almost done, so why don't we just chill for a second and wait for that to be done. 1, 2. So the third... Oh, right there. Right along that road is where we're going to put this. And it looks like it's 6 squares deep, right? We could probably move the DLS almost immediately. So let's start cleaning these roads up. There are going to be no roads here, right? Well, there might be one road. But I don't think this road is deep enough anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, now this is going to go all the way over and connect to here. So what we'll do is kill this road. Great. And now we can put the battery in over there. Yeah, let's do the battery because I want to move the Tiqqun, because we need access to Pythagoras. We need to be really close to that sucker. So let's put that battery in. Great. So this is going to be done. Oh, okay, they're done with that. No, we're not. They haven't built it yet. So they're doing that. What are we going to do over here? We don't have a lot that we have to do over here because it's fairly set up. I tried to go with the kind of same setup, so I have to move as few buildings as possible. Moving buildings just takes a lot of extra work. It's not super worth it. What we could do is start setting up the rest of the population area over here, because we're going to want cell housing as well here. We're also going to want to move like the DLS over to there. We could start working on that. In fact, we could do that right now. But first, I want to take off workers first, because I want to get that stability back. There we go. Now we're happy again, because I don't want accidents, right? I don't want that. So now let's move the DLS center, because we have 15 turns anyway. So let's just kill this, and that'll put it all back in store. Now they might move those electronics. I really hope they don't, because we're going to need them. And then what we can also do we have a lot of extra housing here? No, we don't have a lot of extra housing. I really want to put some housing right here. Well, we can. Let's just kill this road, right? And then we'll put some more housing right here. And then what we'll do is once that's built, we can tear these down and we'll just build the rest of it out. And then we're going to want to put road right here, because there is road pretty much all the way up to the cell housing, so that'll work. Let's get that going. We don't really want those batteries there. They're really going to go down here. But they can stay for now, I guess. We only need 2. So why don't we just kill this one? That'll give us 40 more alloy right off the bat for moving stuff around. All right, let's look at what we're going to need Sector 2. I really want to get some more electronics factories working up, because we need a bunch of electronics to do the higher tier stuff. The high quality housing takes 1 electronics each. Every building after that takes like 3 or 4 or whatever. You just need electronics coming out your butt. So I want to build a couple more of these guys. And I think we're pretty set up to start building those. We do have to mess with the housing a little bit here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. The problem with my build currently is that I have it built with tier 3 housing, right? The high quality housing, and also an upgrade or two to get you additional beds per housing, so you don't have to have as much housing. So we're gonna have to wait for that. We're not gonna have that yet, which is fine, but we have to plan around that, right? Okay, so we can't really move the housing. We need to probably build some more. We could build some down here. I don't need a third. Well, I already have a third steel mill. I don't need a second polymer refinery. So why don't we build? We'll build a pop thing here. Actually, we just build it right there. That's really where our battery is going to go. And we don't need 5 batteries, so let's start taking these batteries out. We're going to need road to do that. So let's take this battery out. That'll give us the alloy needed to build that. And then we can take these down and put electronics factory there. We're going to have tons of silicon building up, so I'm not really worried about that. In fact, we are we got to really watch these storehouses too, because once they fill up, they just start filling the pad, and then sometimes people can't bring in the stuff we need to bring in that we really need, like iron or whatever else. It just gets clogged. So we're going to have to watch that really closely. I also want to unlock medium storage, which, can I even do that till tier 3? I don't know. Yeah, I need tier 3 and integrated storage base, so we can probably do that relatively. We might wait till we get to chapter 3 to do that, because again, we're gonna have so much science, it's gonna be going out of style. We also need to move this tech lab up to over here somewhere, so we're gonna have to finagle that or figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna have to move these guys too, but we're gonna try to put electronics right here. We don't need 3 yet, but an additional one would be nice. We're also gonna have to get waste management online, because waste is starting to build up, and these guys don't have a lot of space in here. The storage is full. See, it can't even do anything. It can't even build up what it needs because it's got all that waste in there. I was gonna put a waste thing here for now. I also want to unlock another sector just to do waste. Now, some people were saying on Reddit that their system is literally waste driven. They don't even have to collect any resources from the systems anymore, because they're purposely generating so much waste that they're getting all the iron, all the alloy they need, all the polymer, all that stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go off that build or not, but it sounds very interesting. Okay, so I think we're okay with the changes we've started. We just need to move the Tiqqun soon. So I gotta wait till this battery basically is built, and then we're gonna move this sucker, because I'm pretty sure we're only gonna need one of these batteries anyway. All right, let's look at how we're moving alloy. Okay, this looks good. 50 and 40. Yeah, we need to generate more. We have 3. They're all working. Okay, I think we're doing well. We just don't have enough iron. Let's look at our ships. We don't have enough silicon either, so I think it's fine to let that guy go. Carbon is sort of building up, so let's watch it. We also have plenty of polymer. We could probably turn off the carbon one or switch him to say, you know what? Why don't you prioritize iron, and then secondarily you can get carbon, because we kind of don't need it right now. Okay, this looks good. This guy should be on iron as a secondary if we don't have any ice, right? There's no ice to mine. We've got plenty of water, so yeah, go help us with iron, because we need way more. Now, again, the issue can be your iron is too far away from the Tiqqun. It takes forever to get back and forth. One of the things we need to do as well, and we just don't have the science for it right now, is really speed these guys up. You can make them really fast. I don't think this is additive. I actually looked, and I think it just says they move 30% faster if you get to this level of tech, okay? I wish it was additive, but I don't think it is. I couldn't find anything online to say it is or it is not. Okay, I think we know what we're doing here. All right, great. Let's let it rip, but let's watch Sector 6. That's pretty much where most of our stuff is going on. There we go. Now we can kill this and get him out of the way, because we're going to move this guy right over here. We're going to lose a little bit of ice, it looks like, till we move some of the ice out. But we're almost full up on water, so we're going to have to get rid of that ice somehow. Maybe we'll put on electronics real fast or something. So let's kill that. They're going to get that really fast, hopefully. We can move the DLS after that real quick. Let's look at one over here. All right, that is dead. Okay, let's build it, because we want the stability from it. It does provide some stability. Yeah, it goes right there. I should check just before. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, we're still happy though, right? It would have been a negative if we didn't, because that does provide some stability. Well, it's a policy, And we still have policies in effect, so maybe that's already... Oh, look at that. Boom. Boom. Nice. So now we can actually, I think, go after the next one, right? No. Research speed would be good, but right now we can't spend it on that. We really should spend it on other things. Okay, they still have plenty of alloy remaining. Great. Okay, let's stay over here. Actually, yeah, we're good over here. Now we can start tearing this stuff down. Let's get rid of that because we're going to have to build in there. We're also going to want road back here. So let's put that in now. And then we're going to want to take the road off of this. But for now, we'll leave it because I think it needs it. Yeah, it needs it to take apart that guy. That's the way we're going to get a better stockpile of electronics. It looks okay. We think we have a lot right now. It goes very fast. And the thing is, when you get those upgrades and it goes so quickly, you spend your time, you go, oh man, I need electronics now. Maybe I should start thinking about ramping that up. I want to do it before we need it. Now, this is going to eat a lot of our alloy. So first, let's go make sure... Okay, these guys have some alloy. They have actually quite a bit. So we can run the hull integrity guys, the EVAs, right? So I think we can build this because it takes 110. So let's do this. And then we want a dude right there, right? We want electronics factory right here. Oh, do we have the pop? It costs 30 pop. 46.76. So not really. We got 4 guys in the infirmary. We need at least 25 guys from here. Let's just say give me 30 guys from 1 to 2. Let's do that. And then I'm going to have to build additional housing because we just don't have enough. Yeah, we need at least one more of these housing. I wonder, can I put it right there? That'd be so sweet. I don't like doing this, but we're going to have to do this for a little while. It just is what it is. We'll just put it right. Can't. I want to put my battery right there. Well, we don't need that road, right? We don't need 2 roads right here. Let's just take this out. And then we'll build another road right here. Oops, like that. We got to take this guy out anyway. And then that way we can put one more dude right here. Like that. We'll let that build up, but also then we'll do this as high priority. We'll take out another battery, right? That'll give us 40. That'll build itself. And then we're going to put the factory in right here. There. Nice. All right. They have plenty to work on. Let's go over here. Let's turn it for full speed again. Are we good with batteries? We got to let this guy charge, then we're going to move. We got to move like immediately. We can move the DLS center now. Let's kill that. Oh, they're starting to remove the ice. Good. And there's no more ice coming in. Well, there is. We need to move that pretty soon, too. Let's actually kill the road here. I believe the road goes on the outside, so let me check Sector 1 here. Yeah, it just goes down and then goes across, so... Okay, so they moved that. Well, that was fast. Okay, let's rebuild it over to here. Oh, yeah, did I build that wrong? Doesn't look like I built it wrong. Oh, there's no road across that. Okay, that makes sense. This road doesn't exist. Why not? Let's build it. Why not have a road there? I don't see why not, right? But that means that battery's in the wrong spot. Cool. Okay, well, it is what it is. Kill that. And now I don't have a DLS. They're still happy, so who cares? All right, population transfer complete. That's good. And this is actually built. That was very fast. Or no. Okay, I thought it was built. I was like, wow, that's super fast. Awesome, but fast. I didn't expect that. This is really where I want to put waste, so I shouldn't have moved those guys. I'll probably start building them up here. Why don't we start building... Well, once we do some more changes, we'll build some more up here. Because I don't think we use that area. Well, man, that's really where I want to start building. We've got to move this dude, too. With the tech lab, we've got a lot of changes to do over here. They're going to take a while. We've got to move these over 1, too, but we have to start from the front. But then there's no access for these guys. I wonder if that'll matter. I wonder if your roads have to be connected. I think once it's built, you don't have to do anything with it. You can't repair it. Huh. We're going to try that. We're going to see how that works. I think these guys are good. There's nothing more to do. They're really just building that, so they have plenty of stuff to do. These guys are done with that pretty much. What can we do on Sector 1? Because they're like, hey, we're ready. We can kill this, right? And then we can kill... Well, we don't need to kill the road yet. That will move... Yeah, once we move the Tiqqun, we can do that. Okay, I think we're good there. They really don't have anything to do except move our housing. This area is going to house like 2,000 people, so we're really overbuilding it right now. We could build a colony training center. Do we have that yet? We don't, so we'll have to wait for that. We'll maybe do that next. Really just need to clean up, like... Okay, let's get that waste treatment queued. All right, we're good. Do we need to probe for anything? Maybe more iron? Yeah, we're getting a little bit low. Oh, science. I wanted to probe for a bunch of science. Because there is more science out here that we could be collecting. See, there's more... Let's just start probing something close by. That way we can send our ships over there. They're literally just idling. See, that we need deep dive apparatus for that. There's more science there. Oh, here's some science. Oh, no, not that guy. Wait, what? Yeah, he can't do anything till we get deep dive. Well, should we move him? Nah, we should wait. See, the iron is really far away. We need a better source of iron. But anyway, we'll have to do that in a minute. I want to get that science all probed out. Homelessness. There's homelessness? Okay, that's because they haven't built that yet. And it's gone. Okay, let's look at over. What are these guys doing? They're good? Nope, they're still tearing stuff down. They're still tearing that down. We got to get that battery up, man. We need that battery now. We need it like yesterday, actually. We need a DLS center, actually. I'll probably build that first. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want them to be unhappy, but I need that battery online so I can move stuff. Probes completed a scan. I bet you we can do it again. Take this road out because we need to build it down there. And then let's build a battery. We don't have to wait for those guys. Build it right there. And then we're going to high priority this. Build the DLS right there. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's also, we can deconstruct that guy, but yeah, we don't need ice right now. So why don't we do this? Let's tell these guys to unhook. We're going to disconnect this. And then we're just going to build it right over here. We'll wait. We're going to wait. So they're going to start building. They have lots to build, so we don't really need to give them one more thing because they're going to go nuts on it. They're going to get confused. Oh, this guy's good. Let's keep building this. Okay, we brought 100 alloy to the Protagoras. I would really like to move over there, man. We got to get these batteries done. All right, so for this, it stops at cell housing, so we really only need the extra one guy right there. Let's build more housing, and then we can actually kill a couple more right now. So let's just do that. Let's kill these two. Right, that's only 30. We can kill another 30. Let's just kill all this stuff. We don't need any of that stuff. This guy's ready. There's really nothing to do with this guy. He's just sitting around. We have to wait till we jump because there's nothing more to do. Like, he's pretty built. He's actually this sector actually didn't see a lot of change, so we're fine. We really just need the colony training center and move the batteries and stuff. There's not much else to do. We are going to need a second mess hall here though, because it only feeds a certain amount of people. And then the other people just don't get to eat. It's kind of weird. Oh, they're building this. Nice. We have plenty of batteries. Let's extend this down to here because we actually only need 2 for this whole sector. But for now, we'll leave it. I really want to move. Let's see. What can we start doing with 2? I mean, we could build another electronics factory. That's kind of a lot, but we'll move the stockpile to here, too. We got a small stockpile here, and the workshop's supposed to go right there. The tech lab is supposed to be about right here. See how there's a lot of weirdness going on up in the living area? So we're gonna have to do something about that. This one needs the most jumbling around. But you can see I kept most of the stuff. I just moved a few things to add in as much as I can to this sector. I think we're good. Can we fire off another probe? We can. So let's probe out some iron. All right, this is the best iron I could find, sort of close by, so we're going to go for it. It also has silicon, so I think that's fine. Let's get this guy. I mean, how close are we? We need more science just to do the deep dive apparatus, so why don't we move this guy? Like, he's doing nothing for us right now. Let's go over here. Oh, that needs deep dive as well. Yeah, so that's not going to do anything. What about this? Just waiting for a science ship. Okay, we're going to go over here, get that 15 science, maybe get some more from, like, events and everything. We're almost at the time, but I think this is a great... See, we can put colonists right here, and we can get more science and stuff. So we're going to push for that, too. Really good episode. Really good episode. Hydrogen, can't wait to get that, because the fusion plant is amazing. Gives you lots of power. You don't have to worry about solar panels anymore, really. Building new ones, at least. But man, really good episode, really good redirection, and really amping up my knowledge of this game, going in a great direction. The reshuffling of the sectors we don't need that much of it. But anyway, hopefully you like this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments section. How are you doing this game? How are you building your sectors? I'd really love to know. I'm always wanting to learn from people that watch me because I do like teaching. It's cool. I like if you learn stuff from me. I hope you do. But I also like to learn stuff from you. That's how I actually learn a lot of the things that I'm really, really screwing up on that I didn't even notice before. So anyway, drop a comment if you'd like to. Like the video if you did like it, and consider subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.